Picture it with me. You walk into your grandmother's house, or for this visual, it could be anyone you know, your father, your mother, your grandfather, or just someone that you love. You round the corner and see them sitting at the kitchen table. You give them a big smile, but in return, you receive a semi blank stare. One filled with confusion and a tinge of anger because they cannot, for the life of them, remember who you are. Another one of your family members enters the room and informs you that your loved one is having a bad day. You stifle back tears of pain because somebody you love so dearly cannot remember who you are, because Alzheimer's has robbed them of their precious memories. According to the Alzheimer's Foundation of America, around 5.2 million Americans suffer from Alzheimer's disease. And according to the Alzheimer's Association, 200,000 of these people suffer from early onset Alzheimer's, which can start as early as age 30. According to the World Health Organization, Alzheimer's is one of the 10 deadliest diseases around the globe. Even worse, out of all the top 10 diseases on the list, Alzheimer's is the only one that does not have a cure or a way to slow the disease. And according to the AFA, Alzheimer's only receives a fraction of funding compared to diseases such as cancer and heart disease. In today's society, there has been very little discussion surrounding the topic of Alzheimer's. Until recently, there had also been very little representation for the Alzheimer's community. On the most recent season of The Celebrity Apprentice, the nation witnessed Lisa Gibbons be crowned the show's first All-Stars champion. Throughout the seasons, Gibbons shares part of her story of how her mother suffered from and ultimately lost her battle to Alzheimer's. During her time on the show, Gibbons brought in an astounding $714,000 for her charity, Lisa's Care Connection. Through her charity, Gibbons not only has raised awareness about Alzheimer's, but also creates a network and an environment where loved ones of those affected by the disease can create a support network and receive vital support and information when it comes to taking care of their loved one. Also, earlier this year, Julianne Moore received an Academy Award for Best Actress for her portrayal of Alice Howland in the film Still Alice. If you have not watched this film, I strongly recommend that you do so. In this film, Moore portrays a university linguistics professor who is diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. Through her role, Moore offers a painful look into what it is like to suffer from the disease. While many say Still Alice can be to the Alzheimer's community what Tom Hanks's Philadelphia has been to the HIV and AIDS community, Moore has said in various press interviews that she hopes this film can shine a light on a disease that has been disregarded by the general public for far too long. Before her passing several years ago, my own grandmother began suffering from what doctors informed us could be the early stages of Alzheimer's. After seeing someone I cared about so dearly suffer from a disease so crippling, this drove me to want to raise awareness about the need for a greater public awareness, larger funding for, and hopefully one day an end being brought to this dreadful disease. Earlier I told you to imagine with me a scene that to you may have seemed terrifying and unreal. But in reality, Alzheimer's does not discriminate. It takes the minds of those who are perfectly able-bodied and strips them of their being. Alzheimer's isn't going to stop itself, so it's up to us. We must bring an end to this devastating disease. Today I urge you to go online and to learn more about this disease, and to possibly even donate to help fund desperately needed research that can help bring forth a cure to a disease that is long overdue. Through increased public awareness and funding, we can work together to bring an end that has not only been we can work together to bring an end that not only has to a disease that not only has a devastating effect on those who have the disease, but also their families. Let us no longer estimate this killer and today take action. The memories that belong to a loved one, or even your own memories, could be at stake. Don't let something we all hold so close to us slip away. Educating yourself about possible symptoms and donating to research organizations are the first steps that we should take to help bring an end to Alzheimer's disease. Thank you for your time.